Hey guys, what's going on? This is TerrenceRe, and I'm back at you with another stock market update. So currently, right now, we are a couple hours away from the FOMC interest rate decision. For the most part, the market already has baked in a 50 basis point rate hike based on the probabilities. Like, and unless Jerome Powell was to do something like, try to shock the market and do 75 right now, um, the consensus is that they'll do 50 basis points. And the market is up right now. So, what that's telling me is that once this goes in, the market will continue higher, possibly, right? Now, what you're looking at on this chart, this is the SPX, S&P 500 index. And you can see I'm gonna come out like do a 3 year so we can draw this out and come out to a weekly just to make it where we can see it. And you guys see what we've been trading in this range. And you can see we got one touch, two, three, and we right up here again, right? So it looks like the market is getting ready to try to break out of this range. Now for the week, if we were to go to the options tab, I like to look at the expected move. So what's the expected move telling us for Friday? Right. So we got if we come over here and we look at this 2 day right here for December 16th, it's saying 89. So we can go $89 up or down between now and Friday, and that would be normal. Now, if you just want to look at today, now we do have an option that expires today, 67. So they're factoring in the $67 move today. So we're already at what? Up 25. So another 67 will make this what? 85.92. Put us up around like a $92 day. That's a pretty big move in a day. So, and you can see right here, I have it marked. Let's go back to the daily and we'll drop this down. And if you guys are looking at it over here, you'll see I have it marked on the screen, right? So right here would be what the expected move would be. I actually have this marked up here for the week for Friday, not for today. So it would be expected. It would be normal if it broke out of this range and touched up here. And you see we got a gap up here. This is really where, and you see I got a Fibonacci retracement line like right here. So I expect to see some type of resistance up around 4,200 if we were to break out of this range. So that's why I took off I had like I had a short call position on. I took that off. I had a short on in Merck. I took that off. And because I could see us breaking out. Now, what generally happens is they give us the rate decision and then Jerome will come out and he'll talk. And after that, that's when you get your actual movement. Now, I may trade the talk because he'll come out and he'll try to talk the market where he wants it, right? Another thing I wanted to take a look at, and I mean everything up is up across the board. Gold is flat, oil is up. Now, in my opinion, oil being up is inflationary. Even though it's just retracing back to this, it hadn't crossed over this Wilder's smoothing moving average. So I don't necessarily see this as breaking out of this range. I don't know if we have. Let's check at the. I'm on my TastyWorks platform. As you know, these platforms are taxing on the especially while I'm recording. Well, let's see if it holds up. Um, right here you can see we got a low. We got a low right here, but we have a lower low on the MACD. So I don't have any divergence, right? Which means that um I'm not gonna buy into this rally in oil. It could possibly come down lower. But at the same time, you could sell a put spread, sell a put spread maybe to get long. buy call spread because it has low IV. Now keep in mind, commodities crash up, they don't crash down, which means that volatility will expand in a commodity as it goes up, as opposed to an equity. I wanted to take a look at Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin is up 2% on the day. And you would think that with everything that's going on with the FTX um, scandal you would think that Bitcoin would be crashing, to be honest with you. I would, but it's not. You can see we got a little breakout down here. Let's see. System moving a little slow. May have to break out trade view. But if you're looking at it, let's pull this down. You can see it breaking out of this range right here. See that? And so it is hitting a resistance level right here. We got wicks right here. So you can see it's a little breakout in Bitcoin. So even with the arrest of SBF, I think they arrested him not yesterday, the day before. What's today? Wednesday. I think they arrested him Monday in the Bahamas. And so right before he was was it Sunday? Anyway, they arrested him recently, like before he was supposed to testify. So you make what you want out of that, right? But I was monitoring Twitter yesterday, and Binance had a lot of withdrawals. I haven't checked it today, but Binance was had a lot of withdrawals, and so they could be the next. That could be the next shoe to drop. I would think that if this if what happened with the FTX happens with Binance or something like that, I would expect Bitcoin to fall, but who knows? It's not. And so I actually think that's a strong signal for Bitcoin that it is being able to hold and not completely tank with everything that's going on around it. And I also want to take a look at the bonds. Let's take a look at the bonds. We'll transition to that. Bonds, as you guys can see, I've been calling this. If you've been following on the channel, I've been talking about bonds ever since it was down, like way down here. It's been beat up. So like I say all the time, the name of the game is buy low, sell high. You got something like this that's moving up to the upside, right? So especially like now though, let's see, we got a gap right here. See, we got a gap. So I would expect some sort of resistance right here. So I necessarily, let's look and see what the RSI. It's only got like a 62 RSI. So it's not quite overbought. I don't know if I would get in it right here though. I will kind of wait and see if we get a pullback. Test this area right here where the moving average is, and then maybe if I was going to get long or get back in it, I would get in there. Right? Let's take a look at Tesla. Apple's up, Amazon's up, Google's up, Microsoft is up, Netflix is up, Boeing, Caterpillar, you even got the home builders up. The only thing is down is Tesla, which is it's right there at a Fibonacci level. You guys look right down there. I got a level peg. I'm telling you, man, I be picking them. If you watch the channel, you see I right where I put these levels at. Look like my system is starting to freeze up. But if you look down here, you can see the levels down here. I got it. It's right here, 156, and that's where we are. So, and if you come up here and look at the RSI, I got an RSI label right here. So Tesla is oversold on the day. It has a 30 on the RSI. Now, come in here and do something. With it being oversold, got a 30 on the RSI. Maybe a call spread. Come in here and maybe buy, I don't know, buy the 160, sell the 165, pay 220 for it. We'll lock that. So you got a 58% chance of making 50% of it. 40% pop altogether. Now, if you wanted, I probably would do something like maybe buy the 155, sell the 160. I try to get this at right at 250, right? It's a $5 wide call spread. You paying 250 for it, risking $250 to make $250. That's probably the better trade if you were gonna do this. So you could mess around with it. If you wanted to get bullish, that's just a way to get bullish. That's a cheap shot to take at getting bullish, right? So also I wanted to take this moment to talk about, like, just like I modeled that trade, I'm going to be offering where you can join. So I'm gonna always, for all the subscribers, you're gonna get this same content that I do. You'll get me marking up charts, me showing, like, going over expected moves, talking about trades, talking about the market. You're gonna get that market commentary that I give, my Fibonacci levels, my Elliott wave analysis, and all of that. Still get all of that. But if you join, then I'm gonna start doing some live streams as the market open, and you'll see me put these trades on, live. So for the people that want to see, like, some live commentary instead of the recorded video, you'll be able to get those live streams. So with that, guys, what I would do, just going forward, right now, if you don't, whatever you got on, if you're comfortable with it, you can sit in it, right? I wouldn't put nothing else on, though. I'll go ahead and let the interest rate decision come out. Then I'd let him talk. I wouldn't put anything on before he actually talks. Let him talk, because he's gonna talk. When you're gonna see when he's talking, the market's gonna be bouncing around. At the same time, if you're scalping, day trading, me personally, I would take profit. And my other account, I've already, like, closed out some positions. I took something off the table on gold. I took half my position off. You guys, I did a video talking about gold before it jumped up. I took half of my position off, and now I'm just sitting in the other half. So I ain't tripping on it. So, and then I'll wait for him to talk, and then I go, because I don't think they meet in January. So I think the next time they'll meet, and we're here in February. So whatever we get now, we're gonna get either if the market's gonna be bad, that joker's gonna tank for a couple months. If it's gonna be good, we're gonna get a nice rally, and I think it'll continue on what it's doing until something else turns the market. So I will probably put something on after he speaks today. So with that, guys, I'm gonna be out. Peace.